Welcome to the RYLACast, the official podcast of Camp RYLA Rotary District 5810. My name is Kaiso, and I'm in cabin B7, and I'm here with
Landry McGee, cabin 8.
Ava Benson, cabin 4.
Olivia Brenning, girls cabin 1.
What's up, listeners? My name is Mac Cheney, and I am in cabin B4.
Oh, what's up, guys? My name is Xavier, and I'm in cabin B8.
Hey guys, your sound engineer here. I am Lucy Gonzalez from cabin 5.
Big shout out to the sound engineer. We got Mr. Greg in the room. Mr. Greg, say what's up.
What's up? Yes, sir.
Love that guy. Love that guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, kicking off RYLACast 2026.
Gotcha.
Kaiso, we got anything to say? We got to start off with something?
All right, so first, just want to introduce the camp, the Rotary District, the Rotary Youth Leadership Camp, provided by Rotary District 5810.
Mm-hmm.
And
for those who don't know, any international listeners, RYLA stands for Rotary Youth Leadership Award. So we are all invited to this camp. There's 192 of us. We're all here, representing, everywhere. Actually, I got a dude in my cabin who's from Illinois. I thought we were all from Texas, but this guy's from Illinois. I was like, his name's Gage, so shout out Gage.
Wow.
But
shout out Gage.
Any listeners who know Gage, love that guy.
Yeah,
great guy. But yeah, so international listeners, people outside of camp listeners, if you know me, shout out you. If you know any of us, shout out you. We're just flowing today. First thing we got on the docket. Calisthenics. Okay. So we started off our morning, 6:30 a.m.
Yeah, 6:30.
Bright and early. And we got moving. We did dance moves. We were shuffling side to side. Xavier, what was your memory from your first calisthenics session of today?
I ain't gonna hold you. So basically, calisthenics, we were basically on a group after we did our chants, but we'll get into that later. Ooh. We got into a group, and there were these two ladies, her mother and her daughter. They were doing, think of it like Zumba, if y'all know what Zumba is.
Yeah.
We were basically doing some exercises and some movements, and to be honest, to give you my fair opinion, I think I speak for a lot of other people. It was kind of, odd, I must say. But, it got my body going. It was a good, wake-up call to the morning. But I think the real exercise is me jogging back to the cabin to try and shower. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But honestly, I was not expecting. When I thought of calisthenics, I was thinking push-ups, maybe pull-ups, maybe
sure.
Stuff like that. But not like a whole dance class. So
you would say it caught you off guard?
Most definitely. I just I was just shocked. I was like, "Whoa, what are we doing?" I hit somebody right behind me about 3 times. Somebody bumped into both of my legs a couple times. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but I can get used to it.
Dude, my counselor was hyping it up like it was like a military workout, so I was scared going into it, and then I started just stepping and shaking my arms all weird, and I was like, bro, holy.
I would say the music gave it a more lively feel than just regular push-ups, though.
100%.
Yeah.
Got you. I'm in the mic. All right, got you. But Olivia, anything to say about your morning?
So I've actually been to their class before. It was jazzercise, and I saw them I know exactly what's happening. I was excited. I love dancing. People around me were not doing enough. I was throwing myself into them. And I need y'all to move. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Shout out. Landry, anything to say?
Low-key, we needed more space because there was not enough room over there to be doing the dance moves. And I had hundreds of tall guys in front of me, and I could barely even see her. So I was honestly just doing my own thing. But, it was way better than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be real workouts. And I think I would have just walked off because I'm not about to do that at 6 in the morning.
Next, Ava?
I'm not even short or anything, but I couldn't see the lady's legs. I just see her arms.
Dude,
and she's flailing all around the place, and I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, girl.
For sure. But Xavier said something a second ago. He said we're gonna get into it. Let's get into it now. Chants? Okay. Ooh. So Kaiso, for the listeners not at camp, what are the chants?
Essentially, the chants are they're the chants that each cabin makes up. Each cabin has a name. You go out there, you say your chants to the whole cabin, and essentially you gotta see who has the best chant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yesterday when we all had to run into our rooms, it's raining outside. Anyways, when we were running into our rooms, getting situated, the first thing our counselors did, they were like, "Hey, you guys have to make a team name for your cabin, and you guys also have to make a chant that'll represent your cabin the best way." So my cabin's name, we're Tevin's 11 because our counselor's name is Tevin. So we chanted that a couple times, and our color's green, and we went with a leprechaun theme. So we started talking about how we want gold, also first place, little play on words. But so we got up there, our chant, they're a little questionable, but again. I mean, camp is only as fun as you make it. Chants are only as fun as you make it.
For sure.
So, I mean, if you're into that chant, you're into the chant. And if you're into it, the audience is going to be into it as well.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, chants representing, our cabin and who we are. And that's the whole premises of the chants. Who do we think had the best chant today?
I'd have to say my cabin. Like it took us a lot of hard work. We had to really get to it. Like at first we were gonna be the Srirachas, but we really thought about it and we became the Circus Breakers. So yeah, it goes the song. Y'all know the song. We will rock. Yeah, we switched out rock with break, and we went from there. Made the great chant with the
little flow. Yeah. Xavier had like some. Go ahead.
So. Honestly, my let me just say this. My chant was, pretty mid, I must say. But I think our team name was absolutely fire. Our name was Grande McDose. Hear me. Our mascot is Grimace, right? Think of the Grimace shake from McDonald's. The big old purple dude or whatever. That was our mascot. So basically to emphasize our diversity on the team. So we have a couple browns, a couple blacks.
If it works, it works. If it works, it works.
Ryla's a diverse place.
Yeah.
Ryla's a diverse place.
We're all about diversity.
We had a lot of people of color, I must say. And one of my boys, all right, one of my boys, Andy, he was, I'm like, because another one of our guys wanted to do our name in Latin, but I was like, let's switch it up. Yeah. So Grande, which means big or mega in Spanish, and then Doce, which is 12 in Spanish, which I didn't even know. I speak straight English.
Learn the Duolingo there.
Yeah, I learned Duolingo there. We were able to just use our name. I think our name was pretty good. I think it shocked the whole camp, and I don't really think they understood. But now y'all know.
Anyone else? Anyone else big fan of that chant?
You said you had something to say?
Ava, you guys, yeah.
I mean, we were green too, but we were the green garden gnomes. So, I mean, I didn't pick
Nothing
that.
Speaks aura like a garden gnome, guys. Nothing speaks aura like a garden gnome.
I thought leprechauns was better, but our chant was kind of lame. But it's okay. We're gonna come back at the Olympics.
Right. Oh, the Olympics. That's for another day.
Talk about that.
Oh, those Olympics, man. Those are going to be...
Stay tuned.
All right. Olivia had a great idea before we walked in this room. She was like, hey, we all got to say something that we brought to camp, and we got to be like, we got to give it a review. So I'm going to start. I brought a hacky sack to camp in immediate unity in my room. It's a room full of guys, and hacky sack it's trending right now. So, I mean, I pulled out the hacky sack. I had it in hand, in my pocket. Pulled it out of my pocket. Immediately, we made a circle. We hacky sacked for like 45 minutes. Like, instead of like doing our poster and stuff, we were just hacky sacking. It was lit. Olivia, what was your item that you brought to camp and you... Review.
So they didn't tell us anything to bring. They're like, we can't really tell you too much about camp. And I was like, okay, we're going to be outside. I've been so pale since I've been locked in school. I brought tanning oil because I'm like, this is like, I'm going to come back 5 shades darker. But it's been raining all week, so I don't think there's going to be much of a difference.
The weather's been up and down. It's either scorching hot or pouring. Lan, do you have anything?
So I brought like a book and a coloring book thinking that we'd have, a little bit of free time. I was indeed very wrong. I don't think we're going to have a single ounce of free time because we're already so jam-packed with our schedule. So, yeah, I think that just took up space in my suitcase. Yeah. But, yeah.
Me too. I brought tooth drums because I thought that'd be fun cabin bonding, but there will be no time to do those.
Tight schedules.
Yeah, fully packed.
Kaisa, what you pack?
What I pack?
What's one item?
Just the regular stuff, like
regular.
Yeah, the
new slang,
hygienic stuff, clothes, blanket, bed sheet, nothing spectacular. My friend also did bring a hacky sack as well, and you're right, like the immediate unity around it. Even though I'm trash at hacky sack, still had fun.
Bro, it was fun. It's fun.
It's still fun,
dude. Okay, who left the room? Who we think's getting dirtiest cabin? Any of y'all think y'all did a good job? So for all the outside viewers, so we do this thing called cleanest and dirtiest cabin, and the people who have the dirtiest cabin, it's at a random checkpoint in the day. If your cabin isn't fully polished up as much as the other cabins, you have to carry around a mop all day. So it's like the mop of shame, pretty much, for not having the cleanest cabin. So my cabin was we had to get everything clean. There wasn't a speck on the floor. We had like a mark on the floor. Before we left, we ran back into the room. We picked it back up. My goodness, it was a close call.
Anybody carry the mops today or just nobody?
Okay, I think it's like if they know today, then they carry it tomorrow. So like tomorrow we'll see which cabin has the mop of shame. But I mean, yeah, my cabin. my boy Julian, my counselor Julian, he's a clean guy. He's a clean guy.
Sure.
This is his first rodeo. Xavier?
I would, like to give my opinion about my cabin number 8, the best cabin, by the way.
Okay.
But when I say best, I mean best cabin. I don't really mean it by how clean we are, man. I must say, I for one am a bad example. I brought about 4 bags, and I'm pretty sure they're all open. I think I have a couple, maybe a couple of underwear on the floor, maybe a couple of white beaters. I think my bonnet's laying around somewhere. I got some oranges on the ground that I brought. But I don't think we're gonna get last. 'Cause I think I'm not the only person who did bad. I think everybody else was good. So
we'll see.
I'm not trying to. I was able to I think I put everything about. I was such in a rush to get to the flagpole that we get to every morning.
Yeah.
I didn't close anything. I just put everything in one of those bags, shoved it in, and put it in the corner, so that maybe they won't really see the main part.
Yeah.
But everything's in the corner. So
podcast listeners. So we'll come back tomorrow, and we will confirm that Xavier is definitely holding a mop tomorrow. As we just heard, he is most likely going to be Dirty's cabin. But I mean, hey, we'll see. Landry.
I got a question for Xavier. Actually.
Oh, hit him.
So, how have you gone through 4 pairs of underwear when we haven't even been here for 24 hours?
So, may I say, so last night I was in such a hurry, not a hurry, but just in a scramble to try and find my bonnet.
Did you pee yourself 4 times?
I did not, actually.
Okay.
So, I packed about a solid 8 or 9 pairs of underwear just in case if I might need them.
Okay.
But well, I mean, because I might shower 2 times a day. I need 2 pairs of underwear. We're gonna be here for 5 days. You know. But I was trying to scramble, find my bonnet. I didn't know where my bonnet was. I forgot where I packed it. And so I started ripping clothes out. And then all my underwear came out. My shorts came out. My shirts came out. But then eventually I found my bonnet in a completely different bag. And then I just forgot. And it was so much clothes, I just kind of forgot to put everything in. And then I went to bed and I woke up and But it's okay.
I feel like I smell excuses. I feel like you're just making this up.
I feel like I smell something else. It might be Xavier just in general.
All those pairs of underwear.
Okay, now hold on. May I say, at least I brought, 9 pairs of underwear. I've heard from some campers that are not in my cabin that haven't brought, I think, maybe only 3 pairs of underwear.
No, that's nasty.
So, I mean, now, would you rather look at the guy and judge him for overpacking, or would you rather look at the guy and judge him for underpacking?
As long as you don't stink. That's all I really care about.
Of course, that is priority. But we don't really have washing machines here, so I'd say pack as much as you can.
Exactly.
He's valid.
Yeah.
Only bringing 3. I'm shocked someone admitted only bringing 3.
Yeah, who admitted that?
That's nasty.
Yeah. Jeez.
We should find out whose cabin that is. Give him the mop.
Any cabin stories before we jump into our activities? Anyone got anything? No? All right, well, let's move on to our activities then. So our activities today, we did this thing called Round Robin. We finally met our opposite gender cabins. So how it works here at RYLA is there's 8 boy cabins and there's 8 girl cabins. So today, I'm gonna go off myself. I'm in cabin B4, and B is for boys. So I met up with cabin G4. Ava's in cabin G4 over there. So today we just met up and then we did a bunch of rotations. My favorite rotation, I'm gonna jump into my favorite rotation. So I mean we'll probably cover them all because we all got different opinions. My favorite rotation was something called the Eagle's Nest, and so what each member did, each person took a pipe out of this little box, and we had to carry a golf ball, aka a bird's egg, an eagle's egg, and we had to carry it through the pipes all the way up a second story of stairs. Yeah. And then once we got to the top, I mean, mission was complete. But my group struggled a little bit. They struggled a little bit.
Was there any cheating or?
Somebody actually admitted to touching the golf ball, and we didn't even win. We didn't even complete it. So cheating doesn't even matter at that point. But yeah, I was at the top. I sold once or twice, but I sold once. But I wasn't locked in. I'll admit. But it's okay. So yeah, my favorite was the Eagle's Nest. Who wants to jump? Kaisa, what was your favorite activity?
Okay, so my personal favorite, I'd have to go with the nuclear reactor. The first one my group did. We had the nuclear waste in the middle, and if you dropped it, it was over for the camp. So we had to work together, pull the strings up, and then I kind of liked it because we all got to collaborate and all because when you change on the poles that you pull the strings on, you see like something the other pole might not see. So like you gotta kind of trust each other, you know. And yeah,
so Kai, so what was moral of the story that you learned from that?
The story.
If you could put it in one word, what was the one word and one lesson you were taught from the nuclear reactor?
In one word, definitely trust.
Trust a big one. Also, not like an actual nuclear reactor. For all the outside listeners, like no, it's just water.
Yeah.
But trust is a good one. Anyone got a favorite they want to share?
Olivia, you like to share?
Yes. My favorite was the one where we all had to stand on the box, just because the ones that were more chaotic, just felt like they were funner, and we got to like interact more, so much more fun.
Yeah.
For the Eagle's Nest, Can you explain what the box is? So there's a wooden box, and I think with the boys and girls, there's 24 people.
Yeah.
So everyone has to get 1 foot on the box and balance, but it's a small box. So
it's like a 2x2 box.
So it was fun trying different things, like having the biggest people in the middle and just holding everyone, and then we fell, and then trying the opposite, having the smallest people in the middle and just crowding around them. None of it worked, but it was still fun testing things.
And Olivia, if you could put that lesson into one word of what you learned from, it was called All Aboard, I believe. If you could put that into one word, what would that be?
Can you explain a little more?
Like the lesson that like you learned from that, like your takeaway from All Aboard. Like if you like Kaiso's takeaway from the pulley one where you're like pulling and trusting each other, his was trust. If you could like take away like a lesson you learned from All Aboard, what would that be?
I would also think trust, because you're trusting each other not to fall, but I would say discipline because you can't just shove yourself on the box. You have to see where your foot fits and be patient. For sure.
Xavier?
I don't know what exactly this one was called. I just call it the tango. I don't know.
Describe it. We might know the name.
So basically, the objective of the station, I must say, is we first bulged into like this little like ball. Basically, human knot. Yeah, human knot. Say. And we because all of us have 2 hands. So we reach over. Why y'all laughing?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm with you.
All right. So we all reach over and then grab someone's hand, and then we also reach over and grab another person's hand. And the objective of the whole thing is to basically untangle. Oh yes, tango.
Tangle.
I'm gonna get it eventually.
Untangle.
Tango. Untangle.
You're not dancing, man.
All right. So, okay. Anyways, I'm going to get it eventually at the end. So we were trying to, I guess, spread each other out. And okay. And basically
just untangle each other.
Untangle ourselves by not, I guess, breaking the chain or not. More may I say?
Continue.
Okay. Sorry, I was being very interrupted. We're not trying to let go of our hands. And we were the first group to succeed at that station.
Okay.
And another reason why cabin number 8 is the best. But I'm gonna give some reasons.
That's a good case.
Give
That's
some
a good
reasons
case.
why a little bit later. Some more reasons why later. So we were able to basically untangle, and we formed a circle. Then our second challenge, which I didn't even know we had 2, we had to get a hula hoop around all of our bodies.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty simple.
That was pretty simple.
That was pretty simple. But we were the first team and the best team, to get it done. So
I respect that. My group didn't even come close in human.
Talking about best cap. Yeah. He's gonna have a mop tomorrow, guys. We're gonna update you. He's gonna have a mop tomorrow.
You have the mop, but
anyone else favorite activity? Ava, take it away.
Green team, the best team.
Mm-hmm.
We did the
Absolutely. Love that. Opinions
log
based.
balancing thing, and we couldn't fall into the sacred ground, and we lined up, like we planned it out that we were going to line up from tallest to shortest, but it was supposed to go shortest to tallest. So we put the shortest people on the wrong side, and we had to bring them all back. So we just crouched down all the tall people, and I was on the tall side, so I was really, really testing my legs, and I was like crouching down as far as I could, and all the short people were just over there standing.
So I mean, really what she's trying to say is green team is the best team just because we revolutionized. We talked to council after. Nobody's done that idea before. So I mean,
resourceful.
Really, cabin 4 is just, innovative and, but my takeaway from, I didn't even say my takeaway from the Eagles Nest. My Eagles Nest takeaway was adaptability. So with our pipes, we had to we couldn't connect them to each other. So we had to physically carry them to the next destination they were going. So just adapting that and balancing the ball inside of your pipes, it was or balancing the egg inside your pipes. It's a difficult thing. So I mean, yeah, that was my takeaway from the Eagles Nest. Human knot. What was your takeaway, Xavier?
Honestly, I would just say patience. Just And when y'all really think about it, patience like comes a long way, especially in a situation like that. You got to think about it. You can't just rush it. Everybody has to do one at a time. One person goes under or over, another person goes under and over, and then we go slowly, step by step, movement by movement, and then the knot was undone.
So, I mean, yes, love that. So, other than Ava, other than Green Team being the best team, obviously, you know, we've covered that. What was your takeaway?
I think that we were really innovative, and it was really fast that we figured that out. We were on there for 5 minutes, I feel like, and we just were like, okay, let's just crouch down, and then they were like, okay, that's fine. I expected us to tell them. I expected them to tell us that wasn't okay, but we were good. We were good.
Landry, you got a favorite activity today?
Well, my favorite was actually the human knot. I felt like it was one where you had more, I guess, controlling, since there were different groups of people and they could kind of decide what they wanted to do. So I felt like instead of just a couple people leading the whole thing, that it was more people in control in that.
For sure.
And we actually finished that one unlike the other teams.
For sure.
You know, our team just better.
My team couldn't get that right.
You know, he doesn't even know what our team is.
This guy doesn't even know his color.
Purple team is the best team.
So I just like to really emphasize that purple team is the best team.
That's right.
Get him out. All right. If we got time, we'll do a least fave. Let's focus on the best. But if we have time, we're gonna move on to our least favorite activities. If not, come back tomorrow, and also come back tomorrow if this guy has a mop. We'll find out if Xavier has a mop in his hand. 100%.
That's not true.
So, anyways, earlier this morning we were in our gray RYLA shirts that have "Reach for the Future" on the back. Now that we're here doing our podcast, we changed it to our white. Kaiso, do you like the white or the gray shirts better?
Honestly, the gray shirt, they got the little the design on the back. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Honestly, they're both clean to me. They're
agreed. The little logo right here.
Yeah,
I like the colors.
I like
the colors.
Clean. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, at the end of camp, I might splurge because they're selling merchandise at the end of the camp. I'm gonna splurge. I've seen some hats. Oh my goodness, those are heat.
And they had money on the necessary items list.
Exactly,
so,
exactly. They did say bring money.
Yeah,
I will definitely be bringing some money
for sure
for myself. Lucy, sound engineer, you're amazing.
Shout out Lucy.
Yeah, shout out Lucy. Quick applause for Lucy. Hello. Yeah, absolutely love that. Jumping in first day. Favorite shirt, white or gray?
Definitely the gray. The white is see-through, and I think my girls will likely agree. The gray also has a design on the back. I don't know. It's just I would wear the gray outside.
For sure.
Honestly, I like the white shirt.
Yeah,
it's just plain and simple, and I feel like I can just go about my day. Honestly, it's like a cool sleep shirt too. Like sure. if I need to get snuggly, I might this shirt, man. It might clutch up for me.
Two nice shirts. How about the backpack too?
Oh my goodness, the backpack is on me right now. I don't know if y'all can hear the shaking, but the backpack is on me. I love this backpack. Yep. Honestly, this actually might be my backpack for school next year.
Possibly.
I'm serious.
It might make the rotation.
Senior bags. I know people do like cute cartoon characters. What if I just let a little kid have their little kid bag, and then I just have my RYLA bag?
Yeah.
Low key. If anyone asks me about it too, I could talk about camp. Oh, guys.
Sure. Yeah.
Guys, yes. Yeah. I'm wearing my bag.
Yeah,
I'm wearing my bag to school
next
year. This is my school bag next year. All right. Okay. Personal reflection. What did we get out of this day? We're gonna go down the line, and we're gonna end the podcast. What did we get for today?
Like I said, with the nuclear reactor, just developing trust with your team, and with all aboard, and the human knot, just getting comfortable with your team. I feel like that took us a long way because you're able to collaborate with them better. You're able to communicate with them better, and I feel like that's an important skill when working with a team.
For sure, Landry. What was your big thing today?
Well, I think something I've definitely learned from today is that you have to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow, which is basically the whole point of this camp. But, you can basically just, I don't know how to describe it, make a whole new person for yourself. Nobody knows you here. You can go up to anybody, be anybody you want to be, and just really step out of your comfort zone and get to know people and talk to them who you don't think you would talk to. But I've also discovered that I don't really work well with big groups of people and trying, you have all these leaders, and then so trying to find the balance between who does what and who takes control of what is definitely challenging.
For sure.
But yeah,
we had a great speaker yesterday. His name was Mr. Greg Tepper, and he talked about how we're here because we are proud of like being us and who we are, and we love ourselves enough, and we're super confident in ourselves. Like, we are here because we are ourselves, and like we embody ourselves the most. So just being you is a big takeaway. Ava, what's your takeaway?
Meeting the boys' cabin was really fun. I think we got along really well. It's probably the best part of the day. And we all have to like work together and stuff. That was it was useful. It was really useful.
Right. Olivia, what was your takeaway?
I would say today has shown me how to work better with new people, because obviously none of us know each other, and I've gotten very like uncomfortable with new people and in big groups, and it's just really making me like come out of my comfort zone and branch out.
For sure.
Xavier, your takeaway?
My takeaway I take is just communication is key, honestly.
Absolutely.
Communication, if you don't talk, people aren't gonna like the saying says, closed mouths don't get fed. So if you want to really like get somewhere and achieve a task, you're really gonna have to communicate to people around you.
And then my takeaway real quick. Lucy, you want to take away real quick? Me? All right, cool. I'll do mine. My takeaway was, I'm honestly a really big talkative guy. I love being a leader and stuff. But today I really learned how to be a follower and how to be part of a team. Honestly, at first, I kind of struggled with it. I was like, I want to be the one with all the ideas and I want to be talking and stuff. Yeah. But at the end, I was like, honestly, like, I am impacting the team even though I'm not leading and being the voice for everybody. Like, I am still a big part of this team and being a good member. So learning to be a part of a team instead of like, and starting a team itself, like with our new cabin and stuff, that was my takeaway.
It's like overall like the importance of listening.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is the whole point of camp. Anyways, guys, Lucy, you wanna do a little last send off before we end this podcast?
Okay, so I think Landry and Mac had really good points. When Landry said she realized that she didn't like hanging out with big groups, and I'm like, yeah, because at camp, once you step out of your comfort zone, you'll know what you like, what you don't like. You'll understand a little bit more about yourself, and that's a very important part of camp. And then with Mac, it's like you learn to be a good follower in order to be a good leader. And this just like these little things that you're taking away from camp right now is going to be more in the future.
Absolutely.
For sure. Well, does that conclude the first
I think so.
RYLAcast of 2026?
I think so.
Great episode. Long episode too. Gosh.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. All the outdoor listeners, outside listeners. If you're in camp, awesome. If you're in camp and returning to this podcast, we love you. If you're not in camp at all, you're amazing. I hope you enjoyed this. Please, hit us back on social media. Any feedback for our podcast. But other than that, we love you and thank you.
Thank you.